Hey, y'all!
Gather round, because I've got one heck of a roller coaster story to share. I'm Ethan, 32 years old, a software engineer by trade. I was engaged to this girl named Lily, and we seemed like a pretty normal couple or so. I thought one day I was on my way to the hardware store. I planned to do some home improvement stuff, but I realized I'd left my wallet at home, so I turned back. When I got close to my apartment, I could hear Lily and her best friend Mia talking in the living room. They were supposed to be doing some wedding planning. I heard Lily say, Ethan's great. He's stable, his family's really nice to me, and he treats me well. But, and this is a big, but I'm just not attracted to him anymore. It's been months, and I can't fake it. I'm waiting for the right time to leave, maybe after I get that promotion at work. His family's connections have already got me some great job interviews, so I'm set there. Mia asked, but you're still planning the wedding. Lily laughed and said, I know it's bad, but breaking off an engagement is such a hassle. Everyone's bought tickets, we've put down deposits everywhere. And I've got 3 job interviews lined up because of his family. I just need to time this right. He has no clue. He still brings me coffee every morning like a lost puppy. It's kind of sad how oblivious he is. I was floored. I walked right into the living room. They both jumped. Lily's face went as white as a sheet. I said, the right time to leave is now. We're done. Lily stammered, Hey, babe, I thought you were at the store. I said, You said you were waiting for the right time to leave. Well, this is it. She asked how much I'd heard. I told her I heard every word, including how she was using my family's connections and how she thought I was pathetic. Mia quickly grabbed her bag and said, I should go. I said, yeah, you should. Lily started crying and grabbed my arm. She said, please, let's talk privately. I didn't mean it like that. I was just venting to Mia. I said, you've been venting for months while using my family and planning to dump me? No way. She tried to hug me, still crying, saying we could go to couples therapy, that she made a mistake. She was just stressed about the wedding. But I told her I wanted someone who actually loved and was attracted to me, not someone using me as a stepping stone. I packed a bag and left for my brother's place. She called me like 17 times that night, but I didn't answer. A few days later, I went back to the apartment to get more of my stuff. Lily was there with her mom and sister. Her mom immediately said, honey, let's all sit down and talk this out like adults. I said, there's nothing to talk about. Her sister chimed in. You're really going to throw away 5 years over one conversation? I said, one conversation where she admitted she's not attracted to me and is using my family for jobs. Yeah, I am. Lily was crying again, saying she was wrong. She loved me. She was just having wedding jitters. Her mom said wedding stress was normal, but I wasn't buying it. I said Lily was planning to leave me after getting all the benefits. Her mom got angry and said I was being cruel. Her sister said I wasn't mature enough for marriage. I told them I just wanted honesty. Lily then tried to talk to me rationally. She said, Ethan, we've built a whole life together. We have shared friends, this apartment. What about the wedding deposits? We'll lose almost 30 grand. I said, better than spending a lifetime with someone who can't stand me. She said she was attracted to me, that I was being dramatic. I said she'd had months, to be honest. She then tried to be softer, saying 5 years should earn her a chance to make it right. I said she'd had her chance and chose to lie. She got desperate and said I was being mean, that I wasn't the man she fell in love with. I said she wasn't the woman I thought she was. I left with my stuff. After that, Lily started playing games. She told everyone I got cold feet and left her right before the wedding. Her parents called my parents. My mom was crying, asking what happened. I had to explain the whole thing. My mom got so mad. She called Lily's mom, and it was a huge argument. Lily's mom was accusing my mom's son of being a jerk, and my mom was like, your daughter admitted she was using my son for connections and wasn't attracted to him. The story spread, and our friend group split. Some believed Lily's lie, and I lost a few friends, but the real ones knew I wouldn't do that. Lily also tried to make me look bad in other ways. She told the wedding venue I refused to pay my half of the cancellation fee. I paid my half right away and texted her, "You told them I refused to pay. I paid. Who's the liar now?" She texted back, "Thanks for embarrassing me. You're so petty." I said, "You're the one who lied." She then tried to get me removed from the apartment lease. She told the landlord she felt unsafe with my stuff there. The landlord, who knew both of us, said he couldn't do anything without a police report or restraining order. She wanted me to pay full rent since I wasn't living there, but I said no way. I got a lawyer. Lily threatened to donate my stuff, but my lawyer sent her a letter saying that was illegal eviction and theft. She also tried to get me in trouble at work. She filed an anonymous complaint with my HR, saying I had erratic behavior and misused company resources for personal legal matters. But my boss knew me well. He asked me what was going on. I explained a breakup, and he dismissed the complaint after checking the logs. He said someone was clearly trying to mess with me. Lily even reached out to my mom, sending her a long message about how I'd changed and become controlling. My mom was having none of it. She told Lily to stop contacting our family. But Lily's family was now convinced I was the bad guy. Her dad left me a voicemail telling me to be a man and work things out. I deleted it. When I went to get the rest of my stuff from the apartment with my brother, Lily's mom was there like a guard dog. She said, "You have a lot of nerve showing up here." Lily's devastated. I said, "She walked away months ago, emotionally. I'm just making it official." Her mom tried to argue, but my brother stepped in and said we were just there for my stuff. Lily showed up while we were packing. She was shocked to see me taking everything. She said, "What are you doing?" I didn't mean take everything. I said, "I'm taking what's mine." She started crying, saying I was cold-hearted. I reminded her of what she'd said. Her mom told me to leave. The final straw came when Lily contacted my dad's law firm. She called the managing partner, someone she met at a family dinner, and tried to get free legal advice by saying I was a controlling ex-fiance who stole her property and kicked her out. The managing partner called my dad, and they had a good laugh. My dad then called Lily's dad, telling him to make his daughter stop. Lily's dad got really angry, but my dad said if he didn't, we'd make sure everyone knew the real story. Lily then filed a small claims case, asking for $8,000 for emotional distress and lost property value from the furniture I'd taken. Court day was something else. Lily showed up with her mom and sister, all dressed up, ready to play the victim. I brought all the receipts for the furniture, photos of the serial numbers and text messages where she told me to get my stuff out. The judge listened to Lily's story, then my lawyer presented the evidence. The judge looked at Lily and said, "Ma'am, this furniture was purchased and owned by the defendant before your relationship. You have no claim to it." Lily said, "But we lived together and shared everything." The judge said that didn't transfer ownership. The case was dismissed. After that, things really started to backfire on Lily. Remember how she was using my family's connections for job interviews? My dad's assistant accidentally CC'd the wrong email when talking about the broken engagement and why the recommendation letters were being withdrawn. 3 companies she was trying to get jobs that found out the truth. Her boss, who was a client of my dad's firm, also found out what she'd done. She didn't get the promotion she was waiting for. Instead, they moved her to a different team. The lease situation was finally resolved when Lily realized she couldn't afford the apartment alone. We both broke the lease early and split the termination fee. She moved back in with her parents, and I got a smaller place near my work. We split the wedding deposit losses. Lily kept texting me, blaming me for ruining her life. But I blocked her number. Her best friend, Nia, reached out one last time and told me Lily was still spreading lies about me, saying I was a sociopath who destroyed her life on purpose. But I didn't care. People who knew me knew the truth. It's been a few months now. At first, it was really tough. I kept replaying that conversation in my head. But then I'd remember how she laughed at me and used me. I started therapy, and my therapist said I didn't miss any signs. She was just a really good liar. I deleted all our photos. mailed back the engagement ring, and started focusing on myself. I'm working out more, spending time with real friends, and I'm so glad I ended things when I did. I'm moving forward, and I know I made the right decision.